Shalom, back with part 2. The end is made manifest. All right, we'll read this again. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end. Okay, so this will be the end of what? Wickedness in the earth. You understand that? The end of Esau's kingdom. All right, you understand that? Like the prophecy reads, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world. That word world there is 165 in the Bible concordance. All right, every word has a number attached to it, which you can look up in the blue letter of the Bible concordance. And there are several different worlds, many worlds, as you read in Hebrews, the first chapter, verse 1, 2, there. All right, there are many worlds. Like when John 3:16 is as you read it, that word world there is cosmos. Okay? And that cosmos, 2889 in the Bible concordance, is talking about the world of Israelites. See, it's not talking about the whole world, which, if that was the case, it would be oikoumene instead of cosmos. Okay? You understand, people? All right? And it explains that in itself. So what you have had are, throughout the generations, the regurgitation of lies, in taking that scripture out of its content when actually that scripture is correct. It's just not talking about the whole world. It's talking about the world of Israelites, because it'll tell you that when you get into it. It'll tell you that it's talking about a set of people whom the Lord had a harmonious and orderly arrangement with. Now, ain't none of you out there can turn around and say that he had that with the whole world. Again, a set of people that he had an orderly and harmonious arrangement with, as in a covenant, right? Who would that be? Yeah, his own people, the Israelites, his chosen, the same people he's going to choose for the second covenant. And yet you've got people running around calling themselves Bible scholars and telling you that it's about multi-nations. Really? Well, the Lord's got an ICBM missile for those people. Or they're going to die in the famine, all right? Or they're going to die through that concentrated laser fire from the chariots. One way or another, they're going to receive their judgment, all right, for all the deceptions and lies that they brought upon his people, all right? This ain't a game, people. This is very real, all right? So let's give you a couple of precepts here. Matter of fact, first let's go to Luke, and we'll do that in the blue letter so we can look it up there, all right? Let's go to blue letter. Let's go to Luke 8:17. I believe. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. See that? You understand that, people? Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. In other words, come to light, to be revealed, to be known. Let's look up the word manifest here in the blue letter. All right? See, apparent. And again, we already have the understanding and the definition of the word manifest from Google, right? Now this is in the blue letter. See, apparent, evident, known. See, i.e. plainly recognizable, right? Recognized, known. See? Spread abroad openly. See? Appeared outwardly. Got that, people? All right. Let's hit the root word etymology. Okay? You see what it says here? To bring forth to light. See? You see that? To cause to shine, to shed light on. All right? To become evident, to be brought forth into the light, come to view, to appear. All right? Of growing. All right? See, to meet the eye, strike sight, become clear, manifest, to be seen, appear, to appear to the mind, seen to one's judgment or opinion. All right? Much like when we read, what is that? Habakkuk. All right? Much like when we read Habakkuk. All right? The second chapter. All right? What does it say here? All right? For the vision is yet for an appointed time. All right? That vision, the prophecy. But at the end, it shall speak. You see that? And not lie. Though it tarry, right? Though it it doesn't come quickly, right? Wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. Okay? And we're living that out right now. The prophecies are speaking loud and clear. Okay? There you go. All right? All right. Let's go to another precept. Let's go to St. John's 3:21. All right. He that doeth truth cometh to light. You see that? That his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the God power. You see that? You understand that? And that starts with our elders on down to us. You understand that? And again, people, you have to be chosen before the foundation of the world, when you were a spirit, when you were first created. Okay? You don't choose the Lord. He chooses you. You understand that? And again, his men are sanctified to do that. And you were sanctified as a spirit. You were sanctified and you were ordained to do exactly what you're doing if you're in the council of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? You're truly one of the sincere brothers. Because again, if you're not, doing this work, happy to do it and serving the Lord, and the Lord's going to know that. And he's going to spew you out of his mouth. As you read in Revelations 3 and 3:16, 3 and 20. I think it's 3:16, I think. Something like that. I'm going to spew you out of his mouth. All right? Because in other words, you take your hand off the plow, you're unfit for the kingdom. All right? You're unfit for the kingdom. All right? Matter of fact, let's do that. Give me a minute. Yeah, this is Revelation 3:16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. You see that? And again, there's scripture, again, that reads, anyone that takes their hand off the plow is not fit for the kingdom. All right? You understand, people? So this is about being diligent. This is about doing your work. All right? Being continuous. All right? To make thy calling and election sure. And if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. All right? All right, let's get back. All right, let's see here. Let's get back to this. All right. All right, let's continue reading here. All right. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and in powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. You see that? All right. Again, there'll be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. You get it, people? Do you understand? All right. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, right? And ultimately it is by the grace, by the mercies of the Lord, all right? Ephesians 2:8, all right? 9, all right? Whereby ye have believed, all right? Shall be preserved from said pearls, and shall see my salvation, right, in my land, within my borders, for I have sanctified them, you see that, from the beginning. See that? And again, you have to get into the word, you get into the blue letter, the word elect, okay? Let's do that. It wasn't my intention to go there, but let's do that for you. All right? Give me a minute. All right, this is 2 Peter 1:10. All right? Wherefore, rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fail. Now, again, we're not going to get into the word diligence. All right? I've already told you what that means. All right? Continual, being a workman. All right, continuously, never taking your hand off the plow. Calling gets into invite. Again, you have to be invited in. And again, many are called, few are chosen. All right, but it is by invitation. That's what calling means. And we're going to get into the word election here. All right, to show you that it was from the beginning of the foundation of the world. All right, that certain men as spirits, all right, they were chosen. See, an act of picking out, choosing, the act of God's free will, by which before the foundation of the world, see, he decreed, right? He put into law, right? He ordained, okay, his blessings to certain persons. The decree made from choice by which he determined to bless, right? To sanctify, which means made holy and separate from the rest of mankind, certain persons through Yahushua by grace alone. A thing or a person chosen, a persons of God elect. All right, and you would have to be Israelite. All right, we're going to go up here, root etymology, click on that. You see, pick out, choose. To pick out or choose for oneself, choosing one out of many, right? I.e., Yahushua choosing his disciples. See, of the God power, choosing whom he judged fit to receive his favors and separated, right, to be sanctified from the rest of mankind, to be particularly of his own and attended to continually by gracious oversight. You see that? I.e., Israelites. Does it say multi-nations there? Does it say Edomites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, Ammonites? No. You'd have to be of the seed of Israel. That's why these people walking around calling themselves Christian is a self-imposed title, as with the rest of them calling themselves popes, bishops, cardinal, priests, pastors, ministers. Those are self-imposed. All right? You have to be called in. And that would have happened from the beginning when you were a spirit. All right, we're going to end this here. We'll be right back. All right, with part 3. Shalom.